Hello guys, today we will discuss one important chapter in second section as a unconventional machining, also known as non-conventional machining processes. So under this unit we discuss introduction, classification, significance of unconventional machining, electrical discharge machining, electrochemical machining, ultrasonic machining, abrasive water jet machining, with the reference of points as a their working principle, applications, advantages and limitations of each and every unconventional machining process. So first of all we discuss what is the unconventional machining processes are different from conventional machining process, and what is the requirement of the unconventional machining. So there are two main categories are there under the machining process known as conventional machining and unconventional machining. Unconventional machining also known as non-traditional machining process. Machining means metal removal processes. So here we call it as a there are main two types of the metal removal processes are there. First one is conventional machining, for example lathe machine, drilling machine, boring machine, broaching machine, reciprocating machine tools are there known as shaper, planer, slaughter machines are there, which is come into the under known as conventional machining. And in unconventional machining these processes we discuss in these few slides known as electrical discharge machining, ultrasonic machining, electrochemical machining and abrasive water jet machining. These are the examples under the unconventional machining. So we start from basic point, what is the machining? As we know that all of you we know that machining means there is a conversion of raw material into finished products with the application of 4M technique is there known as with the application of machine, man, material, method known as 4M technique we consider for conversion of raw material into finished product with high degree of accuracy. So we call it as a conventional machining utilizes cutting tool which is harder than the workpiece material. So then and then only that tool material should be removes the call it as a workpiece material, and then only whatever raw material should be converted into finished product with the high degree of accuracy as well as good surface finish. In this there is a need to do the contact between tool and workpiece. So there is a physical contact of tool and workpiece should be made in this call it as a conventional machining. Also in conventional machining there is a need to relative motion between tool and workpiece. For example, in lathe machine, that workpiece should be hold in the spindle which is in call it as a rotary condition, and tool is a stationary. So there is a relative motion between tool and workpiece. Then and then only material removal takes place. So we call it as a, with the comparison of this, call it as a unconventional machining is known as non-traditional one, which is above 3 points should be absent one. Call it as a, there is a no physical contact between tool and workpiece in the, call it as a unconventional machining. So what is the unconventional machining? Unconventional machining means there is a removal of excess material by various techniques involving machining of a, call it as a raw material, known as conversion of that, call it as a raw material into finished product. So in this unconventional machining, call it as a, that unconventional machining categorized under according to the energy utilization. For example, mechanical energy, thermal energy, electrical energy, or chemical energy, or also call it as a combination of these energies should be utilized in unconventional machining. But do not use a sharp cutting tool in the conventional sense. So call it as a unconventional machining, there is a removal of material takes place without any physical contact between tool and workpiece. So under this there are four main categories are there according to the energy utilization. First one is mechanical energy processes, second one is electrochemical machining processes, third one is thermal energy processes, and fourth one is chemical machining. So next one, why unconventional machining processes are required? So there is a need to adopt newly developed metals and non-metals with special properties that make them difficult or impossible to machine by conventional methods. Means those components are not possible to manufactured by conventional machines, that call it as a materials should be used in these unconventional machining processes. Means there is a need to unusualized and complex parts geometries are there that cannot be easily manufactured by conventional machining. We consider that component should be call it as a produced through the unconventional machining. Also there is a need to avoid surface damage of the call it as a components in conventional machining. That's why there is a need to consider unconventional machining processes where that components are not manufactured by conventional machining. So here we discuss some basic points, difference points between conventional machining and unconventional machining. So first one is conventional machining suitable for every type of material economically, as compared to unconventional, whatever types of the materials are there that should be called as a consider economically in conventional machining. Opposite that, unconventional machining types of material not suitable economically. Next, tool life is less due to high surface contact and wear, because there is a physical contact between tool and workpiece material, high surface contact is there, and so there is a wear should be more one. That's why tool life is less as compared to unconventional machining. In this, tool life is more because there is no interaction of tool and workpiece material. Also, higher wastage of material due to high wear in unconventional machining, and here call it as a lower waste of material due to low wear, or call it as a no wear is there. Because of call it as a sound and noisy operations should be takes place in conventional machining, which call it as a sound pollution. And then opposite that, quieter operations, mostly no sound pollutions are produced, because call it as a there is a no physical contact, so there is a no sound should be call it as a created in the unconventional machining. Lower capital cost of the machines are there in conventional machining as compared to unconventional, because whatever high quality one components are there, accuracy of that component should be better one as compared to conventional. Definitely cost of that quality as a machines equipments should be more one, that is the quality as a higher capital cost of that quality as a unconventional machining processes are there. Next, easy setup of equipment. Here call it as a there is a easily assemble of that call it as a conventional machines are there as compared to unconventional machining. Here in unconventional machining, that setup should be called it as a complex one, because as compared to conventional, in unconventional machining, that total machining process is atomization is there, because that machine should be fully automated process is there. That's why call it as a complex parts are there which are assembled in that call it as a process. That's why call it as a complex setup equipment should be assembled in a unconventional machining process. Then call it as a skilled or unskilled operator may be required in conventional machining. In unconventional, skilled operators are required. These are the some points which is very simple for understanding purpose as a basic difference between conventional and unconventional machining processes. Next, classification of unconventional processes by application of energy used. There are four main categories are there according to the energy utilization. First one is mechanical. In this call it as a mechanical machines are used for doing the production of the components, known as call it as a erosion of that call it as a work material with high velocity of stream, known as call it as a abrasive or fluid is there, known as mechanical process is used. Abrasive water jet machining is an example of mechanical machining process. Next, electrical one, known as electrochemical energy is used to remove the material, known as electrical category. Next one is thermal. In this, thermal energy is used to removal of the small portion of the work surface as a fusion takes place, where that vaporization or fusion of that call it as a thermal energy should be utilized for removal of the call it as a unwanted material. Last one is chemical. Chemical agents selectively used for removal of the material from the portions of the workpiece as a chemical energy. These are the four important categories under the classification of unconventional machining processes. Next, these are the call it as a subcategories of that unconventional processes. there are four main categories are there: mechanical, electrochemical, thermal and chemical. In last slide few discussion we discuss. In this subcategories are there under the quality as a four branches. First one is mechanical. In that ultrasonic machining is there, water jet cutting is there, abrasive water jet cutting, and last one is abrasive jet machining is there. These are the subcategories under the mechanical energy processes. Next, electrochemical machining processes. In that first one is electrochemical machining, electrochemical deburring, electrochemical grinding is there. These are the three subcategories under the electrochemical machining processes. Next, thermal energy process. In that electric discharge machining is there, electric discharge wire cutting process is there, electron beam machining is there, laser beam machining is there, and next plasma arc machining under the thermal energy. In this quality as a thermal energy is utilized for removal of the material. Next, chemical machining is there. In this chemical milling is there, second chemical blanking is there, third one is chemical engraving is there, and last one is photochemical machining process under the subcategory of that chemical machining processes are there. Next, we start from electrical discharge machining. In last slide, in this slide there are subcategories under the four branches are there of that unconventional machining, where according to the reference of the syllabus, these four red color machining processes are we discuss in next few slides, which is come under the quality as a syllabus contents. Under the quality as a first one is mechanical energy process. In that we discuss ultrasonic machining and abrasive water jet machining. Second, electrochemical machining under the electrochemical machining process, and fourth one is we discuss under the category thermal energy process as a electric discharge machining. These are the red color four unconventional machining processes we discuss in this chapter according to the syllabus contents.